Today is Thursday. And this is a throwback.
Today is Thursday, and this is a throwback is an obnoxiously long hashtag and a nostalgic rich talk show presented by the Peridot. Today in history. Though the precise origin of the date is unclear, Christmas, commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, is celebrated on this day, having been first identified as the date of Jesus' birth by Sextus Julius Africanus in 221 AD. On December 25th, 1776, during the American Revolution, General George Washington crossed the Delaware River and surprised the British at Trenton, New Jersey. On December 25th, 1821, Clara Barton, the founder of the American Red Cross, was born in Oxford, Massachusetts. On December 25th, 1962, the film adaptation of Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird premiered and became a classic, especially for Gregory Peck's portrayal of Atticus Finch. On December 25th, 1977, Charlie Chaplin, the British comedic actor and director who is widely regarded as one of the most important figures in motion picture history, died in Switzerland. On December 25th, 1991, Mikhail Gorbachev resigned the presidency of the Soviet Union, which ceased to exist at the end of the year. On December 25th, 2006, American singer and songwriter James Brown, known as the Godfather of Soul, died at the age of 73. Today's Throwback VHS is dedicated to the Lord of the Rings trilogy. For 3 years in a row, The Lord of the Rings was the number one movie in America on Christmas Day in 2001, 2002, and 2003. The Lord of the Rings is a trilogy of epic high fantasy adventure films directed by Peter Jackson, based on the novel The Lord of the Rings by English author J.R.R. Tolkien. The films are titled identically to the three volumes of the novel. It features an ensemble cast including Elijah Wood, Ian McKellen, Liv Tyler, Viggo Mortensen, Sean Astin, Kate Blanchett, John Rhys Davies, Billy Boyd, Dominic Monaghan, Orlando Bloom, Christopher Lee, Hugo Weaving, Sean Bean, Ian Holm, and Andy Serkis. 2001, The Fellowship of the Ring, is the first installment in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Set in Middle Earth, the story tells of the Dark Lord Sauron, who seeks the One Ring, which contains part of his might, to return to power. The ring has found its way to the young hobbit Frodo Baggins. The fate of Middle Earth hangs in the balance as Frodo and 8 companions who form the Company of the Ring begin their perilous journey to Mount Doom in the land of Mordor, the only place where the ring can be destroyed. 2002's The Two Towers, the second installment of the trilogy, continues the plot of the previous film. It undercuts three storylines. Frodo and Sam continue their journey toward Mordor to destroy the One Ring, now allied with Gollum, the ring's untrustworthy former bearer. Merry and Pippin escape their orc captors, meet Treebeard the Ent, and help to plan an attack on Isengard, the fortress of Sauron's vassal, the treacherous wizard Saruman. Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli come to the war-torn nation of Rohan and are reunited with the resurrected Gandalf before joining King Theoden to fight Saruman's army at the Battle of Helm's Deep. 2003's The Return of the King, the third and final installment of the trilogy, continues the plot from the previous film. Frodo and Sam follow Gollum towards Mount Doom to destroy the One Ring, unaware of Gollum's intention to betray the duo to take the ring for himself, while Merry, Pippin, Gandalf, Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, and their allies join forces against Sauron and his legions from Mordor. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Today's throwback is dedicated to American Girl dolls. American Girl is an American line of 18-inch dolls released on May 5th, 1986 by Pleasant Company and now owned by Mattel. The dolls portray 8 to 14-year-old girls of various ethnicities, faiths, nationalities, and social classes throughout different time periods throughout history. They are sold with accompanying books told from the viewpoint of the girls. Originally, the stories focused on various periods of American history, but were expanded to include characters and stories from contemporary life. Aside from the original American Girl dolls, buyers also have the option to purchase Truly Me dolls, which vary by eye color, face mold, skin color, hair texture, and hair length. The historical characters included Kirsten Larson, Samantha Parkinston, and Molly McIntyre. Each doll represented a girl from a different era in American history. Kirsten, a Swedish immigrant from 1854, Samantha, an Edwardian era orphan from 1904, and Molly, a World War II era girl from 1944. These original dolls formed the foundation of American Girl Historical Collection, which aimed to educate and inspire through storytelling and play. This product line aims to teach aspects of American history through a 6-book series from the perspective of a girl living in the time period. I was introduced to American Girl via Addie Walker. My mother bought me the 6-book series one Christmas, and then the following Christmas, she bought me the actual American Girl doll, and I cherish that. That is one of my most favorite Christmas gifts I have ever received. Addie Walker was introduced in September 1993 as the 5th American Girl historical character and the first Black doll in the collection, debuting at the National Council of Negro Women's Black Family Reunion celebration in Washington, D.C. Her storyline is set during the American Civil War, focusing on her escape from slavery in North Carolina with her mother to freedom in Philadelphia in 1864. Addie's 6-book central series, written by Connie Rose Porter and vetted by Black historians, earned acclaim for its educational and culturally authentic portrayal, selling over 1 million copies within a year of publication. The character marked a groundbreaking expansion in the brand's diversity, serving as the only Black historical doll for nearly 2 decades and becoming a powerful tool for introducing themes of resilience, slavery, and African American history to young readers. You know what time it is? Yeah. It's time for the number one song of the day. It's the number one song of the day. On December 25th, 1992, Whitney Houston topped the Billboard Hot 100 with her rendition of I Will Always Love You. It is a cover of the song written and originally recorded by Dolly Parton, released on November 2nd, 1992 by Arista Records as the lead single from the soundtrack of The Bodyguard, Houston's film acting debut. Her version was produced by Canadian musician David Foster. The song was a global success, topping the singles charts in 34 countries. It is considered one of the most famous and iconic singles of all time. It has sold over 24 million copies, making it the best-selling single by a female artist of all time, as well as one of the best-selling singles of all time. Whitney Houston won Record of the Year and Best Female Pop Vocal Performance at the 36th Annual Grammy Awards. Well, that concludes today's show. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Peridot Network on YouTube. Listen to the Peridot's playlist on Spotify, and follow the Peridot Net on Instagram, TikTok, and the website formerly known as Twitter.
Today is Thursday. And this is a throwback.
Saruman.
Saruman.